Good afternoon, my name is Erika Viles, and today I'm going to introduce you to the type of presentation, communication and skills, and more different audience that exists to achieve a successful presentation. Well, there are 6 steps to becoming an effective presenter. Number 1, practice, of course. Number 2, be right. Number 3, contact. Number 4, use your voice. Number 5, breathe. And finally, drink. The final step refers to staying hydrated while you expose. That is to say that you have a bottle of water at room temperature because it is normal that while you are exposing, your throat dry a little. Well, after these steps that are tips that you should take if you are the presenter, now we will take about 10 important steps that will help you prepare an effective presentation. These steps were taken from the University of Princeton. As we saw in the last 6 steps, these are essential, but more than anything, the presentation and practice make us have a successful presentation. In number 1, we have determined the purpose of your presentation and identify your own goals. In number 2, we have know your audience and what they know. Number 3, define your theme. Number 4, organize your material in a way that makes sense for your goals. Number 5, grade your presentation. Number 6, create visual aids. Number 7, practice your presentation. It's very important. Number 8, make any necessary adjustments. Number 9, analyze the room where you will give your presentation. I don't know, examples, assembly, sign lines, equipment, etc. Finally, number 10, practice again. As the saying goes, practice makes the teacher, and it doesn't hurt to feel confident and satisfied with your presentation. Each type of the presentation requires a specific organization and technique that it's not only about the right content, but also about the correct way to present it to your specific audience. That is why now I'm going to introduce you to the most common ways of structuring a presentation. And for this, you need to know that they are different types of presentation or achievements, and for this is necessary that you know the purpose of your presentation. And according to this, choose the correct type of your presentation. Science presentation can be classified as vocational or avocational, expository or persuasive, and can also be improvised and extemporaneous, written or memorized. Once you have chosen the title of your presentation, you must take into account that there are 3 basic purposes for your making presentation, which are oral, inform, persuade, and generate goodwill. Once you have seen what type of your presentation you will do and what its purpose, if you have to know that presentation, whatever they are have to be logical and direct. And for this, we use a simple structure which is divided into 3 parts. The first, to have a introduction. This must be informative and introduction. Second, we have series of main points that are coherent and present in a logical sequence. And finally, we have the conclusion. This must be article and establishing. Once we know this, we are going to focus on the type of the audience. For this, it's necessary that you know that it's important to determine your audience based on interest, knowledge, and attitude. And under those terms, there are generally four types of audience. In number one, we have audience unconscious. These types are usually unfamiliar with them and you can get them. In number two, we have indifferent. This is type usually aware of the subject but they need to be addressed. In number three, we have favorable. They know the them and they are willing to practice to improve your knowledge in. And finally, the number four, we have unfavorable. This is the more difficult audience. You need to go step by step. But this is all for me for the type of the audience. Once identify the type of the audience, it is time to put together everything mentioned about to make your presentation a successful, clear, and consistent presentation depending on the style and them you want to address in it. And well, this is all for this presentation. Thank you for listening to me and I hope it was being to your liking and I hope I have to explain well about the steps that must be considered to have a successful presentation. Bye.